Hello YouTube, Beat here, back with another kicking action figure review. Today's review is obviously not of an action figure, but kind of a role-play toy. It is the Power Rangers Dino Charge Deluxe Dino Charge Morpher. Yeah, pretty cool. They did just reissue it for Super Dino Charge, so you can get it. I believe it's pretty much the same toy. I saw it today at Toys R Us, and it looked like about the same. But the batteries look a little different. The insides of the batteries look a little different. I don't know if it makes any new sounds or anything. But I'm not going to get it, so I probably won't find out. Because I had this one. And it's actually a really good toy. One of the better role-play Power Ranger things from recent years. I'd say it's better than the Super Mega Force Morpher. Because the Super Mega Force Morpher wasn't totally accurate, I guess. But this is a pretty cool figure. Well, I'm going to probably just say figure for this review, but I don't mean figure, obviously. And, you know, the batteries can be used for several things. And if you get other Red Ranger batteries, they'll look slightly different, I believe. But I'm probably not even going to buy any more batteries. You can combine it with the sword. If I can ever find the sword on clearance or something, I'll probably get the sword. That's pretty cool. But what you do is you open up the Morpher, insert the charger, close it, obviously. You spin it to charge up, and you press it to morph. That's how they do it, and they dance around and stuff and do their things. It's got battle sounds, effects, all kinds of cool stuff. And it has sounds for all kinds of different batteries and everything. But yeah, I really loved Zuden Sentai Kyryuger, which is the Super Sentai version of Power Rangers Dino Charge. I've only seen the first 8 episodes of Dino Charge, but all of Super Sentai Kyryuger, including the movies. Well, I haven't seen the 100 Years Later movie, but I'll see it eventually. It's not necessary to the story. So, yeah. Really cool. Probably my favorite Morpher toy I currently have. Also the only Morpher toy I currently have. All my Morphers from when I was a kid are gone, sadly. But it's not my only role-play toy. But it's very nice. As you can see, it's got a good look to it. It's got the orange on the ends, which isn't accurate, but, you know, safety laws and stuff. And the orange actually doesn't look bad with the yellow and stuff, because the yellow and the dinosaur face and all doesn't make it look like a real gun anyway. So the orange I actually think matches and looks good with the yellow. So no complaints here, you know. Otherwise, it's painted up all right. Like, at first glance, it looks pretty much just like the Gabru Volver, or Dino Charge Morpher, as it's known. It's missing some, like, paint details and stuff, but it looks pretty good. It's a little smaller than the actual one. If you want accuracy and size, the Japanese one's better, but it's also crazy expensive. This one's much cheaper, and it's actually a really good size for kids and adults alike. See, I hold it just fine. Yeah, and that's how you open and close the mouth. You got this trigger on the back, which can be operated by one thumb, so it's pretty cool. And that spins, so that's all the movement right there. But it's pretty neat. On and off switch right here on the side. Activation sounds, and got blaster sounds, and it lights up here. So yeah, those are the 3 sounds right there. I didn't mean to press it again. But those are the 3 sounds. And that. We're going to do Red's battery first. Just pop in the battery. See, it says energize and gets all 3 of those, and then you spin it.
Unleash the power! Tyrannosaurus Rex! Power Ranger Red!
And that's how you morph. So yeah, that's that. And oh, that was my phone. Black's does the same thing, but it says Black Ranger or whatever. And I don't think that's exactly what they say in the show, but it's, you know, whatever. And to pop the batteries out, you gotta squeeze those and kind of tilt it down so the battery will just fall out. And you see it has an eject noise as well. So that's that. And if you want to take a closer look, here's just a little bit of a closer look. That side has better detail than this one, because this one has the on and off switch and the screws and stuff. But it looks pretty good, you know. It's good. The actual prop in the show has 2 holes. so they can do combined attacks and stuff. There's a hole here and a hole here, and this toy doesn't have that. The Japanese toy has that, and even if it didn't have a function, even if they didn't make the special noises for combined attacks and stuff, it would have been nice just to have a second hole just for accuracy reasons, you know, to play around and stuff. And here's where you would attach the sword and all. And I'm going to switch this off, actually, so it doesn't make as much noise. But, you know, that's the Gab Revolver Dino Charge Morpher. Sorry, I keep calling it Gab Revolver on instinct. And these look a little different than they do in the show, I believe. Definitely different than the Japanese show. I don't know if the American show changed it up or anything, but I believe that's what they look like charged. And instead of just having a double-sided picture, it's got 4 sides here. So it's almost like a little animation, actually. If you can... It's got a little Parasaurolophus running there. As you can see, it's number 2, Black Ranger. Here's the Marksman and the Sentai. Pretty cool Parasaurolophus face right there. Got the charges on the ends, spines, mouth. Even says Parasaurolophus right here on the back. So that's cool. And here's Red Ranger. It's pretty much the same, but red, number 1, T-Rex face and T-Rex picture. So there you go. Got a little red T-Rex in there. Pretty dope. T-Rex right there. Tyrannosaurus Rex. So yeah, those are the 2 batteries that come with it, and they're cool. As I said, I probably won't be getting any other ones. You know, that's how they can tell what battery's in there, and that's for, I think, like the app on the phone if you want to scan some stuff. If you guys want to scan them yourselves, you know, here you go, I guess. It probably won't work, but you know, there are the codes. I don't really give a shit. I didn't mean to say shit. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Now, you probably weren't expecting this, but let's do size comparisons. So here's the Dino Charge Morpher, and I really only have one thing to really compare it to. I have a helmet from Samurai, but whatever. But my other big roleplay item that I have is the Legacy Dragon Dagger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah, very expensive. If you want one, you know, save up. It's an amazing, amazing piece. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. I don't regret buying it at all. It's one of the most treasured things in my collection, actually. But here's just how these compare. You know, if you want this all the way back here, so you can see the whole thing in frame. That's about how big our gun is. Even though, you know, it's pretty easy to see how big the gun is because you've seen me hold the gun. But yeah, so that's how it looks compared to an accurate Legacy item. And, you know, it could be bigger to be more show accurate, but that would make it much more expensive. And this is a good size for all ages, I think. So that's really nice. So what are my final thoughts on the Deluxe Dino Charge Morpher? Well, it's really cool. As I said, you know, it's been reissued for Super Dino Charge. So you can get one of these pretty easily. I believe the Super Dino Charge one is pretty much the same exact thing for the most part. So, you know, you didn't really miss out. I know I'm reviewing this really late. I've actually had it since it came out. I got it on sale. Which was weird that it was on sale right when it came out. Well, actually, like, all the Power Ranger things were on sale. They were trying to get rid of Super Megaforce stuff so they could make room for Dino Charge, because Super Megaforce sucked. But this is actually a really cool piece. If you really like Dino Charge or Zuden Sentai Kyryuger, definitely pick it up. It's good and cheap. A good substitute for the Japanese one if you can't afford the Japanese one, or just don't want the Japanese one. I can see why you wouldn't, because it's expensive, and you'd have to buy all Japanese batteries also, which would be even more expensive. So yeah, you know, be sure to pick this up. You can get plenty of batteries. There's even a Toys R Us exclusive battery set, which might actually save you money in the long run if you just picked that up. I don't think I'm going to get that. I don't think I'm going to get any batteries. But still, really, really cool. So that's it, you guys. Thank you all so much. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all of the cool links in the description below. I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 stars. It's pretty cool. So, you know, 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely check it out. It's really, really nice. But that's it. Thank you all once again for your support, and I'll see you all later.